Hello dear grade 7 students, how are you today? Today guys, I will solve for you extra exercises about factorization. So let us start by the first expression. Factorize each of the following algebraic expressions. You have the expression A, which is formed of two terms, but two big terms. The first term is x minus 1 into x plus 2, and I consider it as one term, single term, because between the brackets, there is no addition nor subtraction. So, if between the brackets you have only multiplication or nothing, you consider it as single term. So, x minus 1 into x plus 2 is one term. And x minus 1, x minus 3 is another term. So, this expression is formed of two big terms, is to be factorized. You do the same way in the steps of factorization. You take the common and you divide the term by the common. So, the common between these two terms is the parenthesis, which is x minus 1. You see x minus 1 here and x minus 1 here. So, the common is x minus 1. So, simplify x minus 1 and write it as common. Write it as common. And write a bracket to continue the factorization. So, first, you take the common, you simplify it, and you write it outside. Second, you write here the remaining of each term. So, for the first term, x minus 1 into x plus 2. If you divide it by x minus 1, you simplify x minus 1 by x minus 1, it remains x plus 2. So, you write inside x plus 2. If you simplify x minus 1, once you take it as common, you write inside the terms, the remaining terms. So it remains x plus 2, so you write x plus 2. The second term, what it remains? It remains x minus 3, so you write plus x minus 3. So this is the first step of factorization. And then you do expand inside, you remove the brackets. So this parenthesis, the small bracket, the small parenthesis, this parenthesis has no sign outside, so you remove it. And this parenthesis has plus as sign outside, so nothing will change. So you remove it. And then you collect the like terms. You have x, and you have 2 and minus 3 are like. So you get x minus 1, and here x plus x, it's 2x, and the plus 2 minus 3, it's minus 1. This is the factorized of A. B, another expression formed of two terms also. What is the common here? Yes, it's x plus 3. So you simplify x plus 3 from both terms and you take it as common and you open brackets. You write inside the remaining, it remains 2x minus 1, so you write it, and it remains minus x minus 2. Please take care about this minus x minus 2, so you write minus x minus 2. And when removing parentheses, do not forget to distribute, as we did before in the expand, to distribute this minus to the signs inside. So this minus will be distributed to x and to minus 2. So this minus will change all the signs inside. So it will be 2x minus 1. Look here. X will be minus x and minus 2 will be plus 2. These signs are changed because of this minus. So minus x plus 2, and then you collect the like terms. You have 2x minus x and you have minus 1 with plus 2. Same code is for the like terms. So you get x minus x plus 3 and 2x minus x is x. Minus 1 plus 2, it's a plus 1. So this is the factorized form of B. Let us move to C. C is an expression formed of three terms. But what is the common here? Yes, it's a 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2. So it's a 3x minus 2. You simplify it from each term and you write it outside. And what to write inside? Yes, it's the remaining terms. The first term, from the first term, it remains 2a. From the second term, what it remains? B or minus b? Yes, it's minus b. And from the third term, it remains plus 3c. But here, You have no like terms inside, you have no parentheses to remove, so this is the last answer, the final answer of the factorization of C. Since between the factors you have no sign, you have multiplication. So you write it 3x minus 2 to a minus b plus 3c. Note, the last example is D. D is an expression, as you see, of 3 terms. To factorize, the common is x minus 3, so you simplify it. But what is the note? Wait. You write x minus 3 outside and you open bracket as we did before, and to write inside the remaining of each term. The first term, from the first term, it remains x plus 5. From the second term, it remains 3x minus 1 with minus, so it's minus 3x minus 1, and here is the remark. What is the remaining from the third term? Since third term is simplified, x minus 3. We simplified x minus 3. So what it remains? Whenever the term is simplified and there is no remaining, you put 1. 1. Either plus 1 if it is plus, or minus 1 if here you have minus. But the number should be 1, because back to the factorization steps, you do divide the term divided by the common. So what is the result if you divide x minus 3 by itself? It's 1. Like you're dividing 5 by 5. It's 1. 7 by 7. It's 1. So x minus 3 by itself is 1. So you should write 1. Don't forget to write 1. And then you do the same way. You remove parentheses and you distribute this minus to the parentheses. It will be minus 3x plus 1. And do not forget this plus 1. And you collect the like terms to get the last answer, x minus 3 into minus 2x, because x plus minus 3x, it's minus 2x, and 5 plus 1 plus 1, it's a plus 7. Please, guys, take care about all these notes and try to solve the exercises. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.